Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello if you're new. If you are new, I don't usually look like this. It's because I'm about to go to bed and I have another overnight heatless curl technique that I really wanted to try, and I was so excited when I saw this product. I had to pick it up. As the title suggests, I have found an Octocurl Shein dupe. So this is only £3.75. I'll have it linked down below, but I essentially searched Octocurl UK. They were supposed to launch in the UK in 2021. I'm not sure what has happened, whether COVID was a factor of that, but ever since I've continued to see videos and reviews of the Octocurl where everyone just shares their huge success with it. I then re-googled to see if it was available again, whether they were shipping it from their website. So as soon as it's available, obviously at the time of filming it's not, but as soon as it's available to UK, I really want to test it out. But as I was doing that little search, this dupe came up from Shein, so I was like, I have to pick this up, see how this works, and then of course eventually when I get the Octocurl, compare it. I want to see what the quality is like, how it works in my hair, and whether this is great. And of course it was super affordable, so I love that about heatless curls. So with that said and done, let's dive straight into the video. I also forgot to say in the intro, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy heatless curl techniques. I also ordered another heatless curler from Shein too, which I'll be trying super soon. But let's get on to this product. So I haven't even opened it up yet. This is how it came. Of course, no frills packaging. It was £3.75. I ordered the other heatless curler that I'll be trying soon, and the postage for the both of them was £2. I know there's tons of discounts you can get on Shein, so really affordable solution, of course, if it works. I just had a look before I started filming to check the price that I paid, and you can actually get this in black, blue, pink, purple, and like a coffee brown. So you have tons of different options and it's one size. So with the Octocurl, you can get different materials, you can get different lengths. This was essentially a one size fits all, but this is what it looks like. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 basically like curlers, which is the same as the Octocurl, of course, hence the name. But I was like, I have to try this. The reviews were also brilliant. It's 4.9 stars out of 5 and there's quite a lot of reviews, so I was interested. I was immediately interested. So before I get on to trying it, my hair has literally been up like this all day. So I have had curly hair. Oh my gosh, it's a bit crazy, isn't it? I have had curly hair the past couple of days. Today I wore it up in a bun. So before I do anything, I always go in with some dry shampoo. This is the Batiste Overnight Light Cleanse. Really like this, very surprised that I did, but I have a review all about this if you want to find out a little bit more. And of course I'm going to brush my hair and then we'll spray my hair together and apply this, see how it works. I am so incredibly excited. Just realised as well, this is the first video I'm filming after getting my hair cut a little bit, so not the best format to be showing you, but that's why my hair's looking a little shorter but so much thicker at the end. So if you're new to overnight curls, I will just intro this by saying that you can do this on dry hair if you want a looser, more natural wave. I would always recommend personally giving your hair a bit of a spritz with water, not too damp, otherwise your hair obviously won't dry. But when it's warmer outside, the room is more humid, the more your hair dries with it. So I noticed when it came to the winter, the amount I was wetting my hair was too much. So you have to adjust it depending on the temperature of your room and external factors. But I would just say lightly spritz your hair, and then that way you're going to get more definition in your curls and you're going to get longer lasting curls, which is something I love doing. With this, it comes with a little clasp and you essentially push one into the other and it very securely positions that in. I should probably do that after it's on my head actually. Okay, I feel like that's probably a better positioning. And then you essentially wrap it away from your face and you have this little tie at the bottom which secures your hair and it in place for overnight. So I'll obviously report back in the morning depending on how comfortable this is, and we'll see the results. But now that my hair is slightly dampened, I'm just going to take a relative section and then curl, like I said, away from my face. So I want my hair to be as flat as possible essentially on this handmade roller. This isn't like a silky material at all. It is soft though, so I don't feel like my hair's going to get tangled, and it is slightly quilted. So obviously the size is perfect for my hair. I could definitely have much longer hair and still be able to use this. And then it's by understanding that you essentially, this is the fiddly bit I think, you just secure it like so, like onto itself, and it stays like that. So it's very similar as if you were to do like sock curls, but it's actually a device. That's why the Octocurl essentially exists. So let me do the same with this side. I'm taking smaller sections on the front just because I like my curls to be a bit more defined at the front, and I'll continue for the rest of the sections. Of course, you could double over a roller if you wanted slightly bigger waves. You could like double it over. It's quite, from my understanding, versatile in terms of the Octocurl. So by extension, this I imagine would be the same, considering this is a dupe. So that's all my hair in. Obviously I'm imagining I'm going to get much tighter curls than when I do my dressing gown, belt or my hair noodle curls, because obviously you're doing like 2 sections there instead of 8. I'm very, very excited. So I'm going to go to bed and I'll report back in the morning, on how comfortable this is. I'm hoping that this doesn't like prop open. That's my only worry. But these secured really well. I love the fact that it's all attached in one. Very, very excited. So I'll see you guys in the morning and we shall reveal the curls that this has given me. So good morning. I've had this hair curler on my hair overnight, and a few things to talk about in regards to the sleeping experience. You can probably tell that I no longer have it clipped on the front of my head. The reason being that that was creating quite a bit of tension that I definitely didn't feel comfortable sleeping with. But you probably notice here that I've actually just looped them. So the elastics that actually clipped together at the front, they were loops. So I just looped it into the front kind of section, and I hope that it looks okay, but I definitely couldn't have slept with that. It was a little bit too tight. Do I have a big head? Perhaps, but obviously like that's quite a unique experience that I just didn't want to sleep in, but I could leave it through. And I think everywhere else they've kind of kept the same shape. Like me unclipping that didn't affect the way that it kind of sat. There was no changes, so I'm hoping that this is a good enough resolution to that problem. But when it comes to sleeping, this was actually surprisingly really, really comfortable. And you may think that there's sections everywhere, but you can of course just move them. So if I was laying on like one side of like my hair, you could just literally lift them up and sleep if you wanted to, and you could like really easily position them away. Actually super comfortable to sleep in, a lot more comfortable to sleep in compared to the dressing gown belt method or anything that's similar in terms of one option that you twist around. I feel like you just get more movement with this. Obviously there's a few more, so there's movement, but honestly you can like reposition these in any way that you want. Absolutely easy. So that was the only negative regarding the front clip. Otherwise I feel like it was quite a good experience. Some overnight curls can be just so hard to sleep and you don't want your sleep to be affected. So yeah, this seemed quite good so far. Obviously I'm not sure how tight the original Octocurl would be, but I can't imagine it would be that tight. Let me just take those bits out. As you can see here, that was just a rounded elastic. And the same there. So I just obviously put those front sections through there, but the rest looks the same. that's all of the ties undone. I have to say as well, this is a super soft material too. This isn't hard at all, which I like. I'm so intrigued to see how these unravel though. I feel like they're going to be so tight. Oh my gosh. Okay, I will obviously brush these out a little bit because that's super tight and curly, but that is obviously worked so well. Look how short my hair looks now. Okay, there we go. That one's the only one that's not curled to the same degree. This is my first time using it and I'm quite impressed so far. So let me brush these out a little bit because they are literally ringlets, but have worked. And of course, if you don't want them this tight, you could double over next time and then like wrap less sections but thicker, which is what I'm going to definitely try next time. Try and make this look a little bit less intense. I'm going to take the Lee Stafford curl comb. Should I show you it from the back as well before I do that? That might be helpful too. This is so intense. I'll be honest, not the typical curl that I would go for or choose on me, just because it looks so tight and my hair now looks super short. But I know that this style suits so many people, and the nature of this is that, as I mentioned before, you can do thicker sections and basically have a little bit of an experiment in terms of how well it will work for you. It might even be that you use all 4 sections on one side and twist it that way. This is definitely a learning curve of the product, and the same would happen with the Octocurl. But using it as it kind of intended with the 8 sections, this is what I'm left with. It's so tight, it's obviously worked very well, but it's just not really my vibe. I just kind of like retwisted them in a little bit because it looked a bit fluffy without being sectioned slightly, and I think that the curls look a bit better like this, but let me know what you guys think. But otherwise, I have to say it's obviously worked, and it's great that this is heatless, just not something that I feel like I suit particularly well. I definitely prefer the way that the dressing gown belt or the hair noodle curls look on my hair, just for that softer, more diffuse, like blowout look. This is like I've taken a very like spirally hair curler and curled my hair, but obviously it's worked. It has worked really well. I think it's just going to take a bit of getting used to today, and obviously my hair just looks so short. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, because it's a bit different for me. I'm going to see how it settles throughout the day. But so far this does look, it looks cool. It just, I feel like it looks weird on me, but I know so many people that would suit this style of hair. And obviously this cost £3.75. And I've got super defined curls, so it worked so well. It was super affordable. The only downside was the fact that that clip I didn't want on my hair, but that's it really. Let me show you once again at the back now that it's slightly brushed out but then redefined a little bit. So just looking at the back, you can obviously see where the curler wasn't, and then when it starts a lot more at the back compared to the front. But yeah, it's a bit different for me. I'll see how I get on with it throughout the day. I'm going to keep it as is though, because it looks quite cool, but it's just very different. But yeah, let me know if you guys try this. Like I said, I'll have it linked down below if you want to try it out yourself. I really like it in terms of an innovative way to curl your hair. Obviously curls it much differently, but I'm going to experiment with the other ways of using it. And I'm so excited to try the actual Octocurl, because then I can compare this to that. But yeah, what do you guys think? Oh my god, it looks so crazy, doesn't it? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed another heatless curl technique. If there's any others that you've tried that you want me to try, leave them down in the comments. I really appreciate hearing from you. And with that all said and done, I will see you guys in my next video. I upload twice a week, on a Wednesday and on a Saturday, so I'd love to see you then. So with that all said, I will see you guys super soon. Bye.